My husband had no desire to leave our house. He lived in the Aldenville community of Chicopee for 85 years. We've lived in our house for more than 60 years. It was unbelievable. We already had a friend here, Ray Bear, and so we were familiar with Keystone because we used to come and pick him up for lunch often. But talking him into getting here was interesting, to say the least. But once the decision was made to come, then everything else was very smooth. I mean, we had no problems moving in. Our kids helped us move in, becoming acclimated to Keystone. It took me 30 seconds, a full 30 seconds, to acclimate myself. I love it here. It took a big burden off of me. It certainly has decreased the stress. I don't feel so alone, and I feel as if there's a community around me that's more than willing to be supportive and is supportive, and makes a big difference being able to leave the apartment and do something different than being in my house and not being able to leave, because not only is he not terribly mobile, but he has anxiety problems. So when I leave him, when we were home at our Chicopee home, and I would leave him, I'd have to leave him for an hour or so. It would be a traumatic experience for him. Whereas here, he knows that there are people around, and if he needs help, he can just press his little button and there is help. If it was me, I would go to every activity, but I can't do that. But the activities are plentiful. Our activities director and her staff are fabulous. I don't know where they come up with their ideas, but they're always great. But the activities are plentiful. The entertainment is great. There's absolutely no negatives about the activities, and what we can do and what we do is lovely. I really love it. The residents, as soon as you put your foot in the door, you're accepted immediately. There's no, there's no nastiness, no clickiness, no, it's the socializing that you miss. And even if my husband is very quiet at times, he likes going to the dining room because he can see people around him, and he says hello, and it makes a big difference in his demeanor at night. When we have dinner in our apartment, he is much more quiet and much more, things bother him more. But when we go down to dinner, it tends to relax him a little bit better, and he gets to feel social. I mean, everybody is absolutely accepting and fabulous. Even if you know your neighbors, it's not the same atmosphere at all. But here, that if you have a problem, there's somebody that you can go to, and they'll have the answer, or they will know where you can find the answer. So support-wise, it's hard to beat. And I said, oh yeah, we live in a beautiful, wonderful place. So I would never have any problems recommending Keystone. It's just a lovely, welcoming community. The staff here is wonderful. The housekeeping staff is not only do they clean well, but they're friendly, and they will do anything that you ask them to do. Our wait staff downstairs in the dining room, they're all young kids, and they're wonderful. and they're just a wonderful group of young people who are caring, and the staff in general here is just great. I think that they deal with elderly in the most respectful and friendly way.